The perspectives shared by the participants in this podcast are solely their own and not intended as medical advice. For any health issues, we strongly recommend seeking guidance from a licensed professional.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Rare Realities with Mimo Mokgosi, where we dive into the emotional journeys of individuals living with rare conditions, where we tell one story at a time. Imagine going to the doctor and coming back with a diagnosis that it can either be cured or now you have to live with it for the rest of your life. I'm not alone. In fact, I have two guests. I have Itumeleng and Nobantu, also known as the Ostomate Queen and the Ostomate Diva. Guys, it's about to get hot. Ladies, welcome. Let's start with Itumeleng. Itumeleng, please introduce yourself before the condition, and Nobantu as well before the condition, before we get into this.
Hello. My name is Itumeleng. I go by the name of Ostomate Queen. So, Dumi has always been the healthy band, the gym band before the cancer journey. And so, today here we are. I got diagnosed with anal cancer when I was a fitness bunny, gymming on 5 days a week. So, yeah. Then we are here.
Welcome. Yeah. I'm just here and already I want to know. I've got the whys, the how, and there's just a lot that's just going on my mind, the interest, and we'd like to find out more.
Okay.
Nobantu, welcome.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm Nobantu, better known as Ostomate Diva on my socials. My story is a bit different. So I was born with congenital malformation of the urinary tract. That resulted in me having my urostomy at an early age, around 3 years old.
Okay.
And then later on in life, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease, which resulted in me having my ileostomy. So I carry both stomas.
So, guys, I want to understand. Mm-hmm. So first, let's get to what is an ostomate. What leads to having this condition? Like you said, you were born with it. It developed in your late stage. Was this caused by gym?
No. It was, food, the food that we consume.
Okay.
That's what the doctor said. So we can never be sure exactly
and
what it is.
How did it start?
I wouldn't want to get sued, but there was products that I was taking while I was, your smoothies,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yours was caused by a reaction.
Yes.
From, let's say, a product.
Yes. Because I was banned. After that, I was banned from taking any smoothie.
Yeah. What did it do to your body? I'm trying to understand what cause did it do to a point that it led to you. I don't think people understand. So when you are, both ladies live with a bag.
Yes.
If I can call it. And which you are not able to do number two
naturally. Yes.
So it happens in the bag.
Yes. Yeah. What happened is that getting anal cancer, I thought it was piles. I thought I had piles. So that's what the doctors also assumed, that I had piles for a year to 2 years. And when it got worse, now I was having a tumor behind there. Yeah, and my sphincter was now damaged, that I can't hold poop anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So when you eat, it will just pass through. you know. So when I went to see a second doctor to say, look, I've been having this for a little over a year now, and they always say it's piles, but they said it's thrombosed piles, so it wasn't. It wasn't that. So he said, no, it's been there for over a year. It could be cancer. So you must go to the hospital and they must do tests. So I went there and I thought, no, man, it can't be cancer. you know?
At any given time, cancer never crossed your mind.
No, at all.
And then were you able to pass through?
I was passing stool, but it was, remember that my vein, the sphincter vein, it was now damaged. So I couldn't hold it anymore.
It was just happening.
It would just happen. I would eat and I'm passing stool at the same time. So that's how serious it got. So I got diagnosed.
So now when they removed this tumor, was it on the, what was damaged?
What was damaged?
Yes. Was the tumor on what is damaged to hold?
Yes, the tumor was, the tumor damaged my vein, the sphincter vein.
Yes.
That, that helps the anus to hold.
To hold together.
Yes. So I couldn't hold poop anymore.
What was going on in your mind?
At that time, like, I didn't want to think the worst. It was just, I don't know what this is, but cancer didn't even cross my mind. It didn't at all. I didn't think of cancer.
Yo, Nobantu. Your case was different.
Yeah.
You are born with this condition. You are a baby.
Yeah.
When did you realize that you were different from other kids?
So I realized I was different when I went to school. I saw that, look, I have this thing hanging off me and I'm not wearing dresses because now it's going to flap under the dress and children are going to see, children. Yeah. So that's when I realized, no, man, I'm different. And when I used to see my mother using the toilet, she would sit. But when she helped me use the toilet, I'm not sitting. I have this thing that she opens and, But I didn't know what it was called. I just knew that it was there. Then growing up, I realized, I'm different. It's called a stoma. When I was like around 10, 11, I realized, this is called my urostomy. I need to take care of it, change my own bag. I started very young, looking after my own bag. That time I only had the one. Started young, grew up, and then my bowel movement started changing. I would have instances where I wouldn't use the toilet at all for 3 weeks leading up to a month. Nothing would come out, just wind.
And but you are feeling like constipated. Do you feel like constipated, or you don't even feel like the need to go to the toilet?
Nothing is happening. I just know that I need to pass wind. That's all. This would happen, and then eventually my stomach would be full enough, and then it decides, okay, now I'm going to work. And it would work. And as it to say, like, I would run to the bathroom and not make it. That's how bad it would get. That happened some years on in that, time period, my teenage years, it got worse. The last that it got really, really bad was when I was about 24, 25. I didn't use the bathroom for almost 2 to 3 months. Nothing would happen. And I would take castor oil. I would take enemas. I would Brooklaks. I'd eat Brooklaks like it's chocolates, a whole slab. Nothing's happening. And then it got so bad that my body shut down, literally. And that time I was living with my now husband. My body shut down. I stopped breathing. They rushed me to the hospital. They call the professor. The professor says you have 7 days to live unless we do this operation. The time I can't even speak, I just nodded. Okay. In my mind, I'm thinking, you know what? What's one more operation? I've already had so many. What's one more? Let's do this. They helped me sign. I woke up in ICU with 2 bags. Yeah, and now we're here.
Why is there 2 now?
So one is for urine. Remember when I said I was born with congenital malformation of the urinary tract. So my urethra was not holding my urine. So I was always just passing urine. It wasn't holding. It was just passing. So then they took out 1 kidney, half my bladder. Then they formed the urostomy.
So I'm going to get personal, and
yeah,
I always say there is no stupid question, because guys, I do not know.
Yeah.
And I will be asking questions like a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I do not know. And I feel like this is the best time for me to ask these questions. And I'm sure I'll be asking questions that the viewers, the listeners would also want to know. As I don't like using the word normal. I don't even know why we say someone is normal, who is normal, who's not.
Yeah.
But it's someone like me who goes to the toilet
naturally,
Yeah.
or you know what, I know when, like I did say earlier on, I need the loo, but I know that I can somehow keep it in. And do you have that it just comes, you need to pee, or I can now make time to go and pee, let's say
you can press it.
I can, like,
You can
you know
hold
what,
it.
at least
Wait a minute.
this is like my morning pee. This is my morning pee.
Yeah.
Referee take 9 o'clock at 7 because now I know my body goes to the loo at certain. I know every single morning at this time I need to go to the loo, It's like somehow you train your body.
Yeah.
Yes.
How does it work with you guys? Does it just happen? Like, if you take moroto,
With me, because I have a colostomy, and the colostomy is for number 2 only. It just happens.
like next but no
Yeah, it just happens. It just happens. The only thing when I know in the morning it will just, when I wake up, as soon as I open my eyes, it happens. So it doesn't happen in my sleep. So it doesn't happen in my sleep anymore. It used to when I was still new. But right now, it doesn't happen anymore in my sleep. It wakes me up. I'll just open my eyes and I need to go to the loo. Even during the night, it doesn't happen. Nothing happens at all.
And the reason why I'm asking this is, like, you don't know when you'll have an accident.
Mm-hmm.
So mine is different from hers.
Yes.
Because Itu has a colostomy. Hers is from the large intestine.
It's from the large intestine.
Right?
So she has from the small intestine.
Yes.
So I don't have a large intestine anymore. They took it out.
They removed it.
Yes, they removed it.
And what was the reason for it to be removed?
So it was so damaged from the Crohn's disease that they had to remove it. They couldn't save it. So what happened was, when my stomach was so full, the wall of the intestine actually pieces tore, and then the poop got stuck in there.
Okay.
You see. So if they hadn't taken it out, it would have burst, and I wouldn't be here. So they took out the whole large intestine. But coming back to using the toilet, with an ileostomy, with me, it's more frequent. And I don't feel it either. With also my urostomy, I don't feel that either. So I could be walking down the street and doing my business. No one will know.
So you don't feel anything.
That's magic right there. That's magic. That's what I love most,
At work, I could be in a serious meeting and no one would know.
Because it doesn't smell.
It doesn't smell. It doesn't, you can't hear it. You can't see it.
I don't know how I feel. If it's a good thing. Because right now I'm sitting here, is it best to know or is it best not to know? Because I want to know when I'm doing my business. It's like when guys, it's like when you're sitting and all of a sudden there's a smell, you know you didn't fart. I want to know that I did something happened, you know.
Yeah.
Also, with you ladies, it feels like a surprise. All of a sudden now you get to where you're going, or how do you know it's time to change?
For me,
if
I
you're
can
just gonna
feel
happen,
it.
guys, surprise.
So sometimes you feel it. It depends. If you have diarrhea, you're gonna feel it. If you have constipation, you're gonna feel it. But if it's normal, I'm most likely not gonna.
So basically, like, I have this thing, and I need to stop doing this. I have this thing where I will start touching my stomach to feel if I have
Something happened.
Yes,
I mean,
that's my thing. That then I know, okay, I need to go to the bathroom to go empty now. Yeah, but the actual act itself, no.
I do that. I do that also.
Also, why do you have to empty the bag instead of throwing it?
Okay, so these bags are quite expensive.
Okay.
And we get them from government hospitals.
Okay.
And we get a limited number of bags.
Okay.
So we cannot just take off and throw away. We only get 10 a month that we need to make them last. So, but to make them a little bit fresher, we can rinse out. There's some deodorant that we can put in there. Yeah.
To minimize the bad smell.
Yeah.
But
when it's on properly and there's no lifting, there's no smell.
But the chances of it not being closed properly, does it happen? That uskakwala sharp and then it spills.
Ish.
Or you have like let's say you're having like a bad day, like get bad stomach day.
A bad day would,
like your diarrhea day. I wasn't even aware that it like you guys have like different poops. I thought in my mind, because you have like a stomach bag, it will literally be waterish or just like
mine is
the watery.
Yours is just watery.
Yeah.
Yes, mine is watery.
But you are able to get like your solid.
Yes.
Like as a young kid, how did you take bullying? Because I do know that you might have experienced bullying.
Bullying was horrible. It was horrible. I literally hated my high school years because people found out. I don't know how. And also I was so thin back then. Before I had my ileostomy, I was very thin. And a rumor that I had some other disease went around the school and people would make fun of me and, but yeah, I suffered through depression throughout my schooling life. I suffered in my early 20s as well. I had depression. But when you have your support system, my mother was my biggest support system. She told me, look, one day I'm not going to be here to shield you. Or you need to stand on your own 2 feet.
True.
Yeah, and when she passed on 2 years ago, that's when it hit home that she taught me how to stand on my own 2 feet for real.
I mean, we still get bullied even now.
Yeah, as adults.
You'd have someone text you and they will tell you horrible stuff. Or they'll just tell you that they want to kill you. Those kind of things.
Like you stink. The things we are told, the things we hear, the things that other Ostomates tell us that they've been told, it's horrible. It's really horrible.
Has it ever gotten to you that I know sometimes people say things and regardless of how you try to block your mind, I mean, there are some certain things that will actually get to you. Did you ever experience feeling like, I think I do stink?
No. No way. Stinking, no. I've never.
Yeah.
There is no way.
Stinking with me, I'm like, I always ask my husband, do I stink? Like,
I used to do that.
It's ingrained. I don't know. I need to get rid of that mentality. But it was my biggest fear. It was my biggest fear. I already had the urostomy, but poop is another story,
Yeah.
guys. That's
Yeah.
something else totally.
Because to be honest, you guys, I had this thing post my liver transplant because I was taking so much medication. I thought I could smell the medication from me.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to drink a lot of water just to flush
So
that smell. So every now and then I just feel like, don't you just have that thing out? Something is just, when something smells around you think
yes,
the first thing
definitely,
Yes.
that
definitely
comes into your mind.
Yes.
it does. But remember, we like touching ourselves,
Yeah.
so I'll
Yeah.
just feel, am I leaking somewhere? Maybe I missed it, and then when you find that you're not leaking, it's
Life
not
goes
me.
on.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you go
Goes
on your
on.
period?
I don't.
I used to.
Or you don't?
I
Because
don't anymore.
I directed this question to Nobantu because she has both for the
Both,
urine
yes.
and both. So I wanted to find out, Rana, and also how does it work? So at least
Yeah, I used to. The periods were very painful. And I actually found out from other ostomates that some of them, the periods get really, really painful after you have a stoma. So mine were always very painful, very heavy. Yeah. So I do.
also, this question is on my mind. I'm glad it actually came. Because we're dealing with poo,
Mhm.
and isn't poo like some sort of like bacteria? How
It
do
is.
you guys refrain or prevent or reduce getting infection, because that is expected to happen?
Cleanliness.
Mm.
Cleanliness.
Hygiene.
Hygiene. Yes.
When you change your bag, you make sure that your skin is clean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take time. If you see something that has changed on your skin, make a note of it. When you go to the hospital, tell the sister that I've noticed this on my skin. Could it be an infection or
Have you
anything?
experienced
Yeah.
any infection?
Yeah.
Mm.
Mostly with my urostomy, I get UTIs a lot because the urine, sometimes it, when there's urine in the bag and I'm laying, so the urine will touch the skin or it'll go in a bit and then come back out. So I get UTIs.
Because I've seen videos of people cleaning their stomach bag, ne?
Yeah.
Mm.
And every time there's always skin. Not all the time. Some people don't, but some people do have. But there's like the skin that's sticking out, raw skin.
Oh, your intestine. Yeah.
That's your intestine.
Yes, that's your intestine.
So you always have to keep that part clean.
Even around.
Yeah.
Where you stick your bag. Even
That
around.
part
It
has
has
to
to
be
be clean all the time. Because if it's not clean enough, then your bag is not going to stick for long. And if it doesn't stick for long, you're gonna
It's
leak.
gonna spill.
Yeah, you're going to leak. It's not gonna stick properly. Then the smell, even when you pass air,
But
When you
is it
pass-
painful?
Yes.
Can you guys like feel that there's something?
It's
Or
not-
after so many years, it becomes like a part of you that it literally
It
becomes
becomes
normal.
normal.
Yeah,
It becomes so normal that even when somebody goes to the loo to poop, and you're like, what? But how come? Because
Yeah.
but it comes back again and like, oh, damn.
Because I always
use a bag.
wondered if, like, when something is open, when your skin is like open, and now every time you have to like fiddle with that opening, it's not like healing. So I thought maybe it's like an open wound that's always sensitive and
No,
just
No.
doesn't. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
no.
The
It's
intestine
not.
itself has no nerves there. So it's, you can't feel anything.
And how often would you say that you change your bag?
Every 2-3 days.
Oh, okay. And then in a day, out when you're just cleaning it out?
I clean it once or twice. It's different.
It's
with
different with me. I can clean mine, empty mine up to 6 times a day.
Why is it that you do it more? But you did mention that is it because of the small intestine and the larger? So what are the functions? What are the, how does it differentiate as to? Yes, because I'm trying to understand what the large intestine does compared to the small one, that it makes like difference.
For me, a large intestine is dijo di silehile enough.
Okay.
You know, how do you feel go intestine? Go large intestine as so for yena sa sileha. You know, yeah, sa sile gore di gaufi.
But how they like digest it. We're not fed with the hoja. It's the last stage.
So with me, some things don't digest at all. Yeah. And it just comes out looking the way I put it in my mouth.
She has things that she doesn't eat. I eat everything.
Yeah.
So things that you do not eat that causes
blockage, constipation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what are those things that you do not eat?
Nuts. I'm not supposed to eat popcorn. I'm a rebel.
Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, whatever happens. Sabona pambili. And then fruit, citrus fruit. The cells of an orange, the white part of an orange, those cause me a blockage. Corn causes blockages. Yeah, there's quite a lot. Mushrooms come out looking the way they go in, but I eat them still. The tomato peel, that doesn't digest at all.
So whatever you're chewing, that's the job that's done.
Yes,
because
basically
not more can be done in your stomach.
Basically, yeah.
Interesting.
And water, I find like if I drink a lot of water, water comes out.
Oh my God.
Immediately.
Well, not immediately. So mine takes about 3 to 4 hours from the mouth to in the bag. It takes about 3 to 4 hours depending on what I eat. So if I eat something like ipapa, that takes about 2.5 to 3 hours to come back out. And then if I eat something more solid like popcorn, for instance, it'll take about 4 to 5 hours. It depends how long after I've ate something that I eat something again. So once I put in what I put in pushes whatever I put in before out. Yeah.
And do you know if any of the conditions can be reversed?
So funny story. My ileostomy. They told me that they can do a reversal, and they gave me like 3 to 6 months to recuperate at home and to come back. And they said, okay, if I want a reversal. I saw the professor in a corridor and he asked me, okay, so you're ready for your reversal? I'm like, nope, keep your reversal. I'm keeping my bag. I am happy.
Peaceful life.
Peaceful.
It is.
I'm health.
Oh, okay. So are the complications that you might face more?
Yes.
And
the chances of
you dying from the reversal.
Yeah.
So sometimes other people survive, but other people don't make it.
Yeah.
So
it's a 50-50
you wouldn't want to be I wouldn't want to take a chance with my life. So I'll just I'll live with it. Thank you.
So you've ruled out surgery out completely.
Yeah.
And people end up worse. And people revert.
Yes.
They might have had a colostomy at first, but with the reversal, they end up even worse, and then they need an ileostomy.
Yes.
You see.
How many more bags, though?
A person can have how many? 3. Is it 3?
Well, the main ones are colostomy, ileostomy, and urostomy.
Other people can have 3.
3 bags.
Yeah. I saw a lady with 1 on her throat, but I'm not sure what that's for.
So you can also have it.
If from throat cancer, some sort of cancer in the throat.
It is so interesting. I feel like mentally it needs someone who's very fit.
You know, this life breaks you. It breaks you to build you. That's what I've seen. That's what I've experienced.
That's true.
It breaks you and then builds you.
Because remember, as a woman, more especially, like I'm looking at two different women. You, on the other side, had to accept at a very young age to say, this is
My life.
how I'm going to grow up, you know? Not being able to be in public freely as you want to be in a bikini.
I do.
You know, you do.
Good.
She does.
Yeah.
I'm
I wouldn't want to. Hey,
I want that. I want that.
I live my life to the fullest. But me, yeah, you cannot bully me.
Oh.
I live my life to the full. I live my life to the fullest. Bona, even you think when you are whole,
Yeah.
and then I'm not because I have a colostrum. You are wrong. You are. I'm going to live.
I love that.
I'm going to live. You know, I think ke acceptile colostomy yaka too soon because I thought they said it's permanent. Then there is a 50% chance reverse. So I thought no, I'm not gonna do that. So what I need to do is that get depressioning and leave medication, depression, and now start to live for me. You know, motho o mong hore yena o feel hore no, you're not whole. O shota eng because now I can do this naturally. When they say my friend calls me technology.
Because we love our friends, okay?
Yeah, and I love that because it gave me bophelo bo botjha, man.
You know,
it gave me bophelo bo botjha. There are things still I don't do anymore. I don't love doing anymore. Not saying stop. Stop drinking, stop doing this, stop going out. Uska jola, it's like I do everything.
Yeah.
I do and I don't care if ever Motu comes in my life and tomorrow they decide to leave. Leave.
Actually, talking about that. Get sneaky.
Oh my God. Okay.
Has it been hard getting in a relationship? Guys, I'm glad we're having this conversation because for someone who has a condition, I'm not going to say someone who's sick because we're not sick. It's just we have this condition that just came unannounced.
Yeah,
unannounced. And you just, they're like, since you've got a spot, you can just sit there.
Yeah.
But has it been hard to get into a relationship? Also, when you get into a relationship, when is the right time to actually say, I see we're going somewhere. I just wanted to know that. You know when someone is like holding you and you feel, yo, mona thing.
Yes.
You like,
not for me, I didn't tell my partner. I didn't.
You let him find out?
Yeah. And I thought because Kinali Unali Nago TikTok, I thought he already knew. You know? So even the first time he saw it, he was like, but why didn't you tell me? And I'm like, oh, man, I thought you saw it. So he doesn't care about it.
Oh,
he doesn't care. Like even there are times where people will be talking about it and they think maybe I wouldn't know, or maybe they think maybe about Seba or he'll just tell you, I love her like that.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow I can wake up Kibeliona because in this life nothing is ever guaranteed.
Yo, and
nothing is ever guaranteed. You can get stabbed. You can get a car accident. and you have a stoma, you can get shot, and you have a
Stoma, yeah.
So
anything can
happen. So, well, we take a scab worker, not today. So
yeah, I just wanted to get that part of being in a relationship because I know how uncomfortable it can get to like someone, but when you remember something I need to get off my chest, it's more of, do I tell it now or do I tell it when I see this person has interest, and that's when it's the right time for me to actually share and say, you actually have an option to either stay after what I'm about to tell you or to.
You know what I do also? Not I avoid that conversation at all. I avoid it. I'll just give you my link to my TikTok. Go and explore.
O tla bona o tswa le jwang.
I get sometimes motho tlo botsa hore are you a social person or or private, and I'm like, oh man, I make TikTok videos for a living.
Yeah.
So
here's
really?
my story. Yeah.
There you go. I'll just send you. Go there and check.
Yeah. Do you ladies have kids?
I don't.
Are you able to?
I'm not
carry.
able to. I'm able to conceive, but not carry. Yeah, my pelvic floor is too weak from all the operations I've had, so I cannot carry.
Oh my God, no. For me, no. I just discovered that a few months ago because from radiation, I think my eggs were burnt. You know, so I could say, God, give me at this point. Give me I would love to one day, just one.
Yeah.
You know, but give me
yeah, only God knows.
Yeah, if ever the doctor it's not possible, but God,
he's got his last say.
Yes.
What would you say? Let's start with you, Nobantu. This condition taken away from you.
Taken away.
Because you had it almost your whole life.
Yeah.
I think it's taken away. In childhood, it took away my freedom. It took away my being able to be a child. You know, going to parties, sleepovers, school events, school tours. It took that away. But that was because back then there was not enough information. My mother was not educated enough about it to know that no, your child can still do these things. So I was very sheltered in that way. Yeah, it took that away.
And also, as a child, did anyone come to you and sit you down and say, "This is why you're different. This is why you have a back"?
Not necessarily as a child. More later years, teenage years, I noticed when the internet started coming around, you know, when the internet started, that is when I was like, okay, wait, hold on. I want to know, is there someone else like me out there in the world? You know, when you go to hospital, I used to go to Baragwanath. When you go there, you don't see a lot of people. I used to not see children that go and collect their stomach bags. I would only see like very old people. It's like, hey, maybe this is an old people thing. Yes, because there's the thing. Crohn's disease, it's known as an old white Jewish male disease. It's not us. It's not us. And stomas are not us. They, you know. So when the internet came around, that's when I started going on Facebook and like, okay, are there any other people like me? That's when I started seeing more. Yeah. And seeing why I have a back, and then reading.
Sure. And you, ma'am, what has it taken away from you? Are you still a gym bunny? Let's start there.
I want to go back to the gym, guys. I want to. I'm just lazy. I'm just so lazy. But like, I would love to be the same person all in a gym.
Yeah.
And I loved it so much. But it's not it's impossible. It is possible. It's just I live in the rural areas, you know. I would love that partner. Not my partner, but yeah, that partner. Let's go to the gym or
Yeah.
let's do this. Let's exercise then, you know. Yeah, but otherwise, taking away from me, no,
Nothing. You didn't let
Nothing.
it.
nothing.
And the thing is, we're sitting here and people would think these ladies normal. There's nothing happening. And this is why we're having these type of conversations. Just because we do not talk about it, it does not mean it does not exist.
Yes.
Just because you do not see anything wrong with me doesn't mean that there is nothing wrong with me, you know, and trying to find ways to support people living with different conditions as we do not know much about it, you know. And in most cases, you'd find that bully us, and I'm not actually bully bully. Just saying, for those, there is innocent bullies, and people say things sometimes because they do not know.
They don't. Yes.
They do not know,
Yes.
you know. And when I see someone with a bag, sometimes the question come out the wrong way, when yet all I want is to know, you know. Tlabe ke botsitse, jwale ke ntho.
Yeah.
Exactly. In my mind, it's a question, but you're not aware. That question is wrong. And also how it lands on someone else, you know. We need to be very insensitive when it comes to people. We need to find out, like now when I know, Hore, you had anal cancer, that's why you have a bag. You went through this for you to get, you know, there are different types of why it leads to you getting a bag. So, but yeah, it's been very informative. And what's that one thing that you want everyone to know? That you feel like
I can never forget the first person who bullied me. And the rest. I can never. Well, there are others that I can forgive. Not knowing, yes. But
what did this person say that got to you so much?
And I think both of them, there is two people. Both of them said the same thing. Okakakamala. Yeah, that's my stepmother. And there is also this other guy, Gogo Limpopo. Yeah, I want to cut your intestine. Yeah. So.
Well, once you've accepted, one thing about accepting a condition, no one can use it against you.
And anything about it.
You just there, you like,
what's on?
And then,
so
I would say if you're going to attack me, or going to come for the condition that I have, if you're not gonna fix it,
leave it alone.
Or even the high chinchi price aboroto. Even the high chinchi
like
your bank
if
balance.
it's not going to make any difference, then
Exactly.
you cursing, it's like, dude, I'm dealing with this thing already. So why not chance getting because that's special. Yeah. Okay. And you know, Bantu, what's that message you have? People out there.
It's not the end.
It's
not the end. It's
definitely
the beginning.
not the end.
It's the beginning.
In fact, it's the beginning
of a beautiful,
of
a beautiful discovery.
The life that I never thought I would have. It gave me that life. It took away something, but it gave me more.
It gave me a
lot
life.
more.
A whole new life and a different life to anyone else. There is nothing as exciting as, guys, knowing that you're different.
And working hard. You're like, oh God, keep on yapping.
Yeah.
Give us the results
like
of yapping.
putting you in the spotlight.
Give us the results of yapping. It's nothing. And right.
And that's all that matters. I wish the viewers, the listeners could take one thing from you guys, that life really goes on.
Beautifully so.
Whether you
talk, whether you hate me,
Life goes on.
Life really does go on. Whether you're living with a condition, never make a condition like your life.
And I never stop Mudimo from hopeless.
No.
You know, so
you know what?
Yeah.
And I mean, I always say everyone has baggage. It's just ours is on our abdomen. That's all we see. It's people have baggage.
Everyone.
Poop smells, guys.
Yes, poop
it smells. Whether you go to the loo naturally or you
whether it's a
empty
bag,
it
is meant to smell.
Yes.
It is meant to smell.
It is waste. So there's nothing special about it.
And honestly, it's also knowing that there is not only one way to pass number 2, you know.
True.
There is literally another way. And this is the kind of information that we also need out there. Guys, yes, you are suffering, but there is a way. There is always a way.
Okay, one thing that I would want to say, especially ostomates, get out there and live. There is no life in you closing the door or I don't want people to see me. We are living. We are living. We are living fully even. Hona, there is nothing that's stopping us from living your best life, even when you have a colostomy bag or whether a urostomy or an ileostomy. There is nothing that's stopping you. So you just gotta get out there. Find people. Call me.
Yeah, call us.
Call us. Call us. Let's go. Let's go live.
Yeah.
Let's go live. So there is nothing stopping Moto from Hopila, even with your bag. And also, Rigoba, little Dorita and the bag.
Yes,
Yes.
there's a shortage.
Guys, please, where you can, please do assist. Yeah.
There's plenty of us, and the petlele, they don't provide enough.
Yeah.
So plenty of people buy pataka kantlong because they don't have
Bags.
the bag. So having her ukinye plastiki otolokontle where it's not hygienic, you know. So yes, that donation counts.
And where can they find you if they want to donate?
I'm on TikTok. I'm on TikTok.
Please share your handle.
Find me.
Please share your
the
handle.
Ostomate Queen.
There we go.
Find me.
You know?
And there is Ostomate Diva.
Yes.
She's the Ostomate Diva.
Yeah, guys.
On TikTok even.
Please, if you have anything to donate, the bags, if you know that you've got more access to the bags and you're willing to share, please reach out to the ladies. This podcast is not just about raising awareness, but it's also about assisting where we can. Assisting where we can. Until next time, I know that we can go on. There's a lot to share. So thank you so much, ladies, for coming through and sharing your story. I know it does not end here. And I'm definitely going to be sending people to I saw this, I heard this, Ostomate Queen, Ostomate Diva, Ostomate Queen, Ostomate Diva.
Yes.
They've got all the information that you need. It's amazing building a community of people living with the same condition where we are able to like reach out where you do not know. And you want to find out, yo guys, give a hole. Until next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.